passing offense and utilize college as a training ground for the National Football League in the passing game, come to the University of Oklahoma, because that's what we're going to do here into the year 2000. We're going to throw the football.
How about this for carrying the football? Big Stocker McDougal, the fridge, number 2.
We saw it at practice the other day, and everybody said, is that a mistake? But no, Oklahoma put the big 6'6", 363-pounder in the backfield, and he gets the first down. And look at his coach, Mark Mangino. He loves it. He taught him everything he knows, running the football. The big guy gets up in there, boom. Oh, now Massey. Who was that? That was Adam Edwards. He's 6 foot 215. He gets run over by 6'6", 363 pounds.
That'll leave a mark.
Look at big old Mark Mangino there. He's happy, and everybody's going to have a lot of fun with that one in film study.
That was good for a first down. A little bobble job. They able to get his hands on the football and ushered out of bounds. Quentin Griffin.
And you know what, Ron? That'll be on every highlight tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
The big guy carrying the football.
Well, let's not get testy here, gentlemen. Let's think about this. There's a penalty flag thrown, and Jack Golden, who already had one block at the end of a kickoff that shouldn't have been, he gets flagged again. He has been really starting to play well for the Cowboys, too. You got to keep your emotions under control, as this man has. Now the Sun City Golf Tournament, the Sun City Golf Challenge, coming to Fox Sports Net. Sergio Garcia, Colin Montgomery, Ernie Els. Everybody going after the top prize of $1 million. And we'll have all the coverage getting underway at 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Pacific this coming Thursday right here on Fox Sports Net. Of course, the inaugural challenge was back in 1981. Guys like Pavin, Faldo, and Price have all etched their name in the trophy.
It'll take a while to calm down Jack Golden.
Yeah.
He's still hot over on the sideline.
Now the Sooners knocking on the door again. Ball is on the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. And Heupel continuing to throw. Little shuttle pass to Griffin. Adam Edwards brings him down, but not before the youngster gets down to the 7, and another penalty flag is thrown. That was thrown in the end zone right on the K of Oklahoma. I think Jacoby Shepard may be the culprit for Oklahoma State. There was some pushing and shoving going on.
Dead ball, personal foul on the defense. Dead ball, personal foul on the offense. On setting foul.
You know, Bob Simmons and Rob Ryan might want to take a timeout here and just get everybody a little bit calmed down before this game gets out of control. And sometimes when you coach aggressively, the emotion gets carried over, but you got to keep the level head like you talked about before, Ron.
2nd down and 1. Griffin slips right as he got the football. Or Seth Luttrell, I should say, slipped as he got the football. It's gotten very cool here. The sun's gone behind the stadium, and when that happens here at OU, it seems like the field gets a little damp, and guys are starting to slip around a little bit.
Yeah, but up until now, it's been absolutely perfect. Could not have a better day for football, and Bobby Stoops knows it. And like we talked about, if he wins this game today, he ends up 7-4, and he would get my vote as the coach of the year this year in the Big 12. He's done a brilliant job of coming in here and turning Oklahoma back on the winning track.
He said this is not a rebuilding year. They're going to make things happen now, and he has done that. They are going bowling this year. Down to the 5-yard line. That would be good for a first down. Banging away again is Luttrell.
You know, Stoops, like you talked about, has redirected this team. Watch what happens here. It's just a good job of running up inside. It's a good job of trench blocking by the Oklahoma offensive line.
They have a 1st and goal to go. Ball is inside the 5-yard line. OU, after a little rough start, they've gotten things together. Down to the 3-yard line, Luttrell. Well, the executive producers of Fox Sports Net are Arthur Smith and Bill Borson. The coordinating producer of College Football Saturday is Roy Hamilton. And tonight's game and throughout the season, the games have been produced by one of the best, Mike Helling, and directed by one of the best, Ken Fouts. Mike and Ken, we thank you. College Football Saturday studio show produced by Loy Maxson, directed by Joe Whitus, and the Vice President of Field Operations is Andrea Jenkins. Sam Polis, our spotter and stat man up in the booth for the last, I guess, 4 or 5 years we've been together. Great to have Kevin and Kellen on site. Brad Zager in the truck, Larry Rogers, all our crew. Thank you, guys. You made this year fun. Second down and goal from the 3. Whistles are being blown.
Now the big guy was in the backfield again. You know, they're going to give the ball to him and just try to pound it up inside. Now, I didn't see him catch a pass in practice, so no. I don't think we're going to get that extensive with this whole operation with him in the backfield.
Now, we got a timeout. Stocker wants to convince Bob Stoops to let him carry it in. We'll step aside. We'll be back. Barring a miracle that Oklahoma will go bowling this year after a drought, and well-deserved. They lead it 24-7 with 6:50 to play in the ball game, and they're about to score with second down and goal from the 3.
And McDougal's back in his tackle position, so we'll probably see a run behind him or away from him.
And OSU does a nice job. Luttrell cannot get back to the original line of scrimmage. Jack Golden was the one who really cut through the line and strung things out for Bob, keeping Bob Stoops' squad from going in. One guy I forgot to thank, Mike Ugachoni. Despite the fact he's a huge soccer fan, we'll thank him anyway.
You know, Bob Stoops comes from the University of Florida, at Kansas State for a long time, was Steve Spurrier's defensive coordinator for 3 years. They won 32 games, lost 5 with him at Florida. He was very prepared to take on a job of this magnitude.
Well, McDougal again in the backfield. He's got it, rambling. No, Heupel keeps it for the end zone, touchdown! What a great play fake by Heupel.
What a great call by Mike Leach. Everybody in the ballpark thought the big guy was going to get the football.
Including me.
Including that man right there, Bob Simmons. A great call and great execution that time of a bootleg. You know, Oklahoma's got it going. And Heupel sees the end zone, not known for his speed. He dives over and gets the ball into the end zone. Excellent execution.
Duncan tacking on the extra point, and it is good. 6:06 left to play. Josh Heupel, who just might get the newcomer of the year offensively in the Big 12, has put them up to a 31-7 lead. And Kevin and Kellen, it has been a great year in the Big 12 and in college football.
It has been a fantastic year in college football. Been another great year for us on College Football Saturday. I want to thank all the cast and crew and the folks who couldn't be here today, whose faces you don't see every day on College Football Saturday.
A great crew that we had all year long. We had some great games on the net. I'm looking forward to even a bigger and better year next year.
No question about that, and always great being next to this guy arguing college football all year long. And this game, meanwhile, has been a great game and a great way to cap it off. Bedlam 99, a great way to cap off a great year. Guys, back up to you.
How about this, Kevin? It was 18 years ago this week that your partner caught 5 touchdown passes against the Oakland Raiders. Not bad, Kellen. That was all in a day's work, wasn't it?
Leave those Raiders
Just
alone.
Another day at the office. You go in and do what you have to do. 5 touchdowns against the Raiders. Who cares? It's no big deal.
Hey, come on, Kelly.
There he goes.
Artie, the Raiders.
Leave those Raiders alone.
Little shot at Artie.
Yeah, good. Oh, he's always taking shots at me. I'm going to get a complex up here.
You know, that's why we'll have to bring him in the studio again next year. We'll bring Artie in and we'll gang up on him.
By the way, I had good games against USC in college.
Oh, yeah. Give me a break. Hey, you guys did a wonderful job this year. Seriously, and you're entertaining, and you got a lot of fans across the country.
Thanks a lot, guys.
But the Missouri underwear that Kellen wears too much. Well, OSU in a big, big hole. And they're going to keep this one right in the end zone. Not going to bring it out. The Cowboys racked by injuries this year. Suspensions this last week. It has been a difficult year. Still had a chance to get a bowl, but it's slipping away this afternoon.
You know, at the beginning of the show, we talked about Oklahoma State having to make big plays with their trick plays, and they have been unable to do that today. Give the credit, though, to Oklahoma's defense. Guys like Keanu Wright, guys that have going to play their last game here today, have played their heart out, but it's been all Sooners for today.
And OSU